This video is not only deeply unsettling, but also challenging to elucidate. Initially, a masked individual approached the front porch of the homeowner and left an item there. Subsequently, he proceeded to ring the doorbell and then departed. The homeowner, unaware of the situation, ventured outside, retrieved the item left on the porch, and returned indoors. Suddenly, we heard a sound akin to thunder, accompanied by loud cries and piercing screams. Afterward, the same individual entered the house and re-emerged with the item left on the porch. Quite unnerving, wouldn't you agree? I certainly do. In this touching Ring doorbell video, a man is seen standing at the front door while holding a package. What makes this recording unique is the stranger's genuine desire to return a package he discovered near his home, which appeared to have been taken to its rightful owner.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like really wet. It's a package I found by my house, so did you want me to set it like right here by the can?
Yes, thank you. Is it anything in it?
Yeah, it's it look like it's like a table for a kid toy or something.
Okay, yeah, you can sit it down. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
In this disconcerting Ring doorbell recording, an inebriated man displays erratic behavior as he stands ominously at the front door of a residence. The purpose behind his presence remained enigmatic, causing us to question whether this situation could be potentially a setup in progress. In this baffling Ring doorbell video, a solitary woman stands at the doorstep, repeatedly ringing the doorbell and anxiously waiting as the moments pass. Her motives remain unclear. She eventually chooses to vanish into the night, leaving the homeowner bewildered and contemplating the mystery of her late-night visit. In this riveting Ring doorbell video, amidst the cover of the night, a pair of menacing individuals adorned in hooded garments approach a resident's porch with nefarious motives clearly in mind. Their initial malevolent action involves the deliberate deactivation of the porch illumination, plunging the surroundings into an impenetrable abyss of obscurity. What ensues is a gripping, harrowing encounter characterized by high stakes and relentless endeavor on their part to forcibly breach the security of the household. In this compelling Ring doorbell video, a resolute homeowner ventures out in the nighttime darkness to confront an unwelcome intruder trespassing on his property. Under the cloak of night, the intruder is apprehended in the act, attempting to abscond with something that is not rightfully hers. Demonstrating unwavering resolve, the homeowner promptly intervenes, delivering stern instructions for the intruder to relinquish the unlawfully obtained item and vacate his premises forthwith.
Shut down when you pull up here. Ma'am, it's too loud.
I just simply just said it, and I would have understood you did not have to
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry, but
All right, thank you. I'm sorry. Hey, just, please, when you pull up, turn it down, please.
In this surprising Ring doorbell incident, we observe a bold woman confidently approaching the door of an unfamiliar residence. Her eyes reflect a strong sense of purpose as she persistently tries to unlatch the door. Nevertheless, it soon becomes apparent that the door is firmly secured, stopping her endeavors. Upon realizing the futility of her actions, she withdraws to her vehicle and departs from the scene. In this steadfastly vigilant Ring doorbell incident, an audacious intruder endeavors to gain access to a person's porch while shrouded in the pretense of stealth. Under the assumption that he remains undetected, this individual aims to scout for valuable items, yet the homeowner promptly emerges, poised to safeguard his property, and issue a stern directive for the intruder to depart without delay. In this strange and disquieting Ring doorbell recording, we come across a woman whose conduct prompts curiosity. Her peculiar demeanor and furtive looks hint at a potential disturbance. As the unease escalates, she makes multiple endeavors to enter the residence, shifting from one door to the next. Regrettably, her endeavors prove fruitless, ultimately compelling her to relinquish her mission and depart from the vicinity. In this hair-raising Ring doorbell footage, a young boy is seen strolling through a residential area. His attention becomes fixated on a bicycle parked in someone's yard, and in a lapse of judgment, he makes a hasty decision. With brazen determination, he enters the yard and swiftly absconds with the bicycle, vanishing from the scene. In this apprehensive and ambiguous Ring doorbell recording, a man initially endeavors to unlatch the securely locked door, carefully assessing his environment before facing the homeowner's presence. In an unexpected twist, the stranger asserts his desire to engage in conversation with the homeowner, yet his genuine motives remain veiled in uncertainty. Recognizing the potential risk to their safety, the homeowner wisely refrains from opening the door, underscoring the significance of security and attentiveness when confronting unforeseen encounters.
You are the new homeowner. Oh,
yes, can I help you?
I'm looking for Tim.
There is nobody there by that name.
Thank you. Nobody here? You sure about that? Okay, thank you. Find out.
In this eerie and disquieting Ring doorbell video, we are presented with a trespasser who, cloaked by the shroud of nightfall, boldly encroaches upon the porch of an unsuspecting homeowner, all the while harboring malevolent and nefarious designs. Possessing a clandestinely obtained spare key, this intruder is on a mission to unlawfully penetrate the sanctity of the dwelling. In this compelling Ring doorbell video, an expectant woman, filled with anticipation, presses the doorbell, prompting the homeowner to seek clarification regarding her purpose. Without any delay, the lady proceeds to provide an explanation for her presence. In this high-stakes Ring doorbell episode, a woman seizes a fleeing opportunity with lightning-fast agility, skillfully absconding with a valuable package that had been left outside the door, executing her actions with the precision reminiscent of a carefully orchestrated scheme. She promptly retreats into a vehicle that had been prepared for a swift getaway. In this audacious and unexpected Ring doorbell instance, we observe a resolute woman who exhibits remarkable promptness when it comes to collecting a package. With an unshakable self-assurance, she strides purposefully onto the premise of another and deftly seizes the delivered package that had been positioned outside the residence. In this enigmatic and potentially intriguing Ring doorbell episode, a lady accompanied by a man boldly proceeds to enter the front door of a residence where packages have been placed outside. The true nature of their intentions remains a perplexing puzzle. In this unsettling and audacious Ring doorbell scene, we observe a fearless thief who remains undeterred even as he conceals his identity behind a hoodie and a mask. With these items serving as a veil, he boldly breaches the confines of someone's porch and absconds with a valuable package, seemingly unfazed by the prospect of being apprehended. In this startling and fearless Ring doorbell incident, we observe a woman who boldly approaches a stranger's porch with initially unclear intentions. However, her motives take a sinister turn as she becomes aware of the doorbell camera capturing her every action. Undeterred by the potential repercussions, she confidently advances towards the camera, dislodges it from its position, and departs with the camera in her vehicle, audaciously asserting her awareness that the homeowner can witness her actions.
I'm gonna ask her to go. Hey. I know you see me. Come get this.
In this profoundly disconcerting and hazardous Ring doorbell recording, we are confronted with a man who materializes on the doorstep brandishing knives and other menacing implements. His motives appear ominous, evidenced by his patient vigilance as he lingers, possibly anticipating an opportune moment for someone to unlatch the door. When his sinister patience yields no result, he succumbs to a burst of fury, employing one of his knives to strike a nearby object in menacing fashion. In this disconcerting Ring doorbell video, we observe a man whose intentions are conspicuously lacking in a neighborly goodwill. Observe closely as he traverses the tranquil streets under the cloak of darkness, resembling a phantom in the night, meticulously searching for vulnerabilities to exploit. His keen eyes sweep over parked vehicles, and he surreptitiously glances into porches of unsuspecting residents, all in the relentless quest for valuable items or unguarded packages. Subsequently, he departs on his bicycle, absconding with the stolen packages. In this pulse-pounding Ring doorbell video, we are privy to the audacity of an intruder who springs into action with astonishing celerity. Displaying a lightning-fast agility, he vaults over the fence, clandestinely infiltrating someone's property with unmistakably sinister motives. As he carries out this daring feat, he makes a hasty exit through a strategically parked vehicle. Nevertheless, the narrative takes an unforeseen turn as the homeowner arrives at the scene, coincidentally intersecting with the intruder's escape. Unbeknownst to the homeowner, a high-stakes encounter unfolds right before their very eyes. In this eerie Ring doorbell moment under the cover of the night, we observe an audacious figure displaying a complete lack of respect for the aesthetics of others' homes. Observe as he confidently advances towards the front door with intentions that are anything but neighborly. His focus is fixed on the meticulously arranged ornamental treasures and potted plants intended to enhance the visual appeal of the property. With remarkable swiftness and meticulous planning, he proceeds to confiscate these cherished items before making a hasty departure on his dependable bicycle. In this captivating Ring doorbell video, we are granted a glimpse of a woman standing at a crossroads of a pivotal choice. Her proximity to the front door of a residence prompts inquiries about her motives. Exhibiting a restrained and watchful comportment, she gazes into the entrance, meticulously evaluating the circumstances to ascertain whether there is any occupancy within. Her thoughts revolve around the possibility of acquiring an expensive gift that has been positioned outside the dwelling. In this apprehensive Ring doorbell incident, we observe the actions of an apparent youth whose intentions evoke a sense of unease. As he advances toward the front door of a residence, his behavior prompts doubt and concern. Displaying audacity, he endeavors to gain access but soon realizes that the homeowner had wisely fortified their property. Unfazed, he lingers, maintaining a vigilant watchfulness, anticipating a potential challenge to his presence. What follows is a disquieting turn of events as he ventures into the backyard, seemingly in pursuit of an opening to breach the sanctity of the home. In this captivating Ring doorbell video, a woman chances upon a conspicuously valuable package left unattended on a stranger's porch. Her rapid decision-making skills come into play as she seizes the moment. Observe attentively as she discreetly acquires the parcel, skillfully concealing it beneath the nearby blanket to obscure her actions from view. With her objective achieved, she promptly departs from the location, leaving the scene behind. In this captivating Ring doorbell scenario, a man becomes ensnared in an unsettling bout of curiosity. With stealth, he peers into the entrance of someone's apartment, while a nearby neighbor registers a surprised expression, their mind racing with queries about his motives. The unspoken suspense in the atmosphere creates a riveting instant when the boundary between personal space and intrusion becomes indistinct. In this heart-pounding Ring doorbell scene, we observe a determined intruder whose fortunes appear to be waning as he tries to enter an apartment. Unbeknownst to him, the vigilant occupants have already fortified their entrances. Nevertheless, undaunted, he persists in his relentless pursuit, shifting from one door to another, fervently seeking an opportunity to break through the defenses. The tension hangs thick in the air as he persists in testing his luck. In this daring scenario, an opportunistic woman, guided by a sharp sense of for a chance, wastes no time in approaching a stranger's doorstep. She's propelled by an irresistible temptation, her sights set on a valuable package left unattended, appearing to be a ripe opportunity. Witness as she seizes the instant, grabbing the precious parcel and executing a swift escape. In this heart-racing Ring doorbell scene, a man casually saunters along the security fence when he unintentionally loses an item in the yard, triggering a series of unexpected events. As he becomes aware that his disguise has been compromised, he hastily tries to gain access to the yard from the rear, aiming to avoid being noticed. However, the vigilant resident's protective dog springs into action, initiating an unwavering assault. What follows is a pulse-pounding pursuit as the man frantically attempts to flee, ultimately resorting to leaping over the fence in a desperate bid for escape. In this disquieting nighttime Ring doorbell scenario, a woman is propelled by a dubious intent, concealed by the cover of darkness. She confidently advances towards a stranger's front door with a clear objective in her sights, an unattended children's stroller wagon placed outside the residence. Observe closely as she seizes the moment, extending her hand towards this coveted possession. In this gripping Ring doorbell footage, we witness the daring exploits of two porch pirates, the contemporary outlaws of our digital era. Employing stealth and craftiness, they breach a porch, surveying a valuable package recently delivered to its rightful recipient, deftly seizing the prize before melting away into obscurity. In this spine-chilling Ring doorbell video, we document the endeavors of a resolute man set on gaining access to the secrets hidden behind locked doors. Unwaveringly, he penetrates a residence, driven by the audacious ambition of absconding with a secure container that harbors the promise of substantial wealth. What elevates this heist to an exceptional level is his remarkable ability to make successful escapes with the heavy safe defying the odds. In this adrenaline-inducing doorbell video, a man stands before his residence, seemingly oblivious to the looming threat behind him. Out of nowhere, a powerful bear emerges from the shadows, rapidly closing the distance between them. In a split second of judgment, the man wisely retreats to the sanctuary of his home, acknowledging the potential peril. Astonishingly, even the bear appears to reconsider its course of action, leading to an unexpected twist in the situation. In this enigmatic doorbell video, we find a youthful woman enveloped in the obscurity of the night. Her countenance is marked by an air of doubt and apprehension as she moves towards the entrance of a stranger's dwelling. With hesitance, she delivers a tentative knock. The purpose behind her actions remains concealed within the shadows of uncertainty, leaving us to ponder the mystery that surrounds her visit. In this captivating Ring doorbell footage, a magnificent encounter unfolds as a formidable and awe-inspiring wild bear is found standing in close proximity to an individual's front door. This majestic creature, in its pursuit of sustenance, is impelled by the primal instinct to forage for nourishment. As it gracefully prowls the vicinity, there is a distinct impression that it's not only engaged in a search of nourishment, but also meticulously assessing the perimeter of the dwelling, seemingly contemplating the possibility of finding an entry point into the abode. In this disconcerting and perilous Ring doorbell incident, an individual with intentions far from ordinary embarks on a clandestine operation. Cloaked by the shroud of the night, he surreptitiously breaches another person's premises, armed with electrical equipment, extension cords, and motives that invoke profound apprehension. His objective entails gaining unauthorized access to the property's power source, a venture fraught with potential dangers that could jeopardize lives and valuable assets in the course of his actions. In this enthralling and riveting Ring doorbell video footage, we witness the awe-inspiring presence of an untamed bear as it boldly explores the environment surroundings an individual's residence. Driven by its innate and instinctual urge to procure sustenance, the magnificent creature utilizes its highly developed olfactory senses to discern the alluring aroma emanating from the outdoor trash receptacle thoughtfully stationed near the dwelling, recognizing it as a tempting reservoir for potential nourishment. In this adrenaline-inducing Ring doorbell episode, a youthful lad, armed with a set of tools and audacious resolve, fearlessly advances toward the entrance of an occupied residence, evidently harboring intentions of illicit entry. Nevertheless, destiny promptly takes an unforeseen twist as the vigilant homeowner springs into action, swiftly quelling the trespasser's sinister designs and compelling the young intruder to hastily beat a retreat from the premise, his plans foiled by the homeowner's rapid response. In this eerie Ring doorbell clip, we capture the actions of a man who seems to be driven by an unmistakable, albeit disturbing intention. Under the shroud of darkness, he surreptitiously peers into someone's house, his motives chillingly apparent. In this startling and deeply disconcerting Ring doorbell footage, we bear witness to the audacious actions of an unknown individual seated behind the steering wheel of a vehicle. With an abrupt and jolting collision, the automobile forcefully comes into contact with parked vehicles within the neighborhood, before promptly fleeing the scene, leaving behind a trail of disorder and bewilderment in its aftermath. In this nighttime Ring doorbell recording, an audacious woman boldly advances towards the porch of an individual's residence, where an invaluable package has been thoughtlessly left unattended in the open. Employing a calculated and surreptitious manner, she seizes the opportune moment, absconding with the highly prized parcel under the cover of darkness, disappearing into the obscurity of the night. In this enigmatic Ring doorbell scene, a man's motives cast a veil of suspicion under the cloak of darkness. With an aura of ambiguity surrounding him, he ventures toward the entrance of an unfamiliar home, pressing the doorbell button and standing in anticipation of a response. The stranger explains to the homeowner that he had experienced a vehicular breakdown and sought assistance by inquiring if he could procure a bottle of water. As the homeowner cautiously steps in to address the situation, the stranger's peculiar request for a bottle of water introduces an unforeseen element of intrigue, leaving the homeowner uncertain about the true nature of his intentions.
Who is that?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is it?
I was gonna see if I'm Dustin. I was walking by. I got stranded and broke down. I was gonna see if I could get a bottle of water. I thought you was awake. I seen you light.
You was gonna see if you could do what?
Bottle of water. I seen you light on. That's the only reason I rung your doorbell.
No, Go to bed, baby.
In this disconcerting and audacious Ring doorbell video, two individuals, their identities concealed by hoodies and masks, advance toward a house with malevolent objectives. Displaying a disquieting level of proficiency, they forcefully gain unauthorized entry into the dwelling, absconding with available item, then promptly disappear from the scene. In this anxiety-inducing Ring doorbell recording, a woman's actions unfold in a manner that seems unfazed by the prevailing time of day. She is captured in the act as she surreptitiously emerges from the confines of someone's porch, having illicitly absconded with a package thoughtfully placed there. Her actions are marked by a remarkable swiftness and apparent nonchalant demeanor as she deftly executes her escape plan. Returning to her awaiting vehicle, she hastily departs from the scene, leaving behind a trail of intrigue and uncertainty in her wake. In this rapid and audacious Ring doorbell video, we observe a man who appears to be driven by a purposeful agenda. Displaying lightning-quick reflexes, he swiftly sprints to the porch, seizes a package, and expeditiously withdraws to an idling vehicle, all within a matter of seconds. In this gripping and resolute Ring doorbell video, a man is apprehended in the very act as he endeavors to pilfer a precious package thoughtlessly positioned outside the front entrance. However, his escape plan is abruptly interrupted as the homeowner intervenes, issuing a stern directive for him to relinquish the package and promptly vacate the premises.
Yes, can you please leave it right there? Thank you so much.
In this disquieting Ring doorbell recording, we observe an individual with dubious motives skulking about on another person's premises. Initially, his objective appears to be gaining illicit entry into the residence, but when his initial endeavors meet his failure, he shifts his focus to scouring the mailbox in search of potential valuables to appropriate. In this bold and astonishing instance, we are presented with a man who fearlessly occupies a spot on an unfamiliar porch, his resolve unwavering as he sets his sights on procuring a prized package intended for the homeowner. His innate inquisitiveness compels him to unseal the package, subjecting its contents to meticulous evaluation, all while harboring intentions that remain shrouded in mystery. After deliberation, he concludes his visit with a brisk departure, clutching the coveted package in his grasp. In this distressing and perilous episode, an individual concealed beneath a hooded attire cautiously advances towards his stationary automobile, brandishing a menacing weapon, and audaciously embarks on a quest to unearth any valuable possessions within. Nevertheless, the vigilant and resolute car owner, ever watchful and unyielding in their demeanor, promptly detects this intrusive act and raises their voice in a forceful display of courage, compelling the would-be intruder to make a hurried retreat from the vicinity, leaving behind a scene fraught with tension and danger. In this heart-pounding Ring doorbell recording, we find ourselves entranced by the actions of a daring intruder who manages to breach the sanctity of another person's porch. Oblivious to the vigilant surveillance, this audacious thief initiates a spree of thievery, brazenly pilfering a variety of items, including a stroller, all under the assumption that their actions go unnoticed. However, their carefully crafted plans take an abrupt and tumultuous turn as the homeowner, driven by a resolute resolve, intervenes in the unfolding drama. With unwavering determination resonating in their voice, the homeowner issues a commanding order for the thief to promptly return the stolen property, accompanied by an implicit threat to involve the authorities if compliance is not immediate. This dramatic confrontation unfolds before our very eyes as the porch pirate, faced with a stark choice, reluctantly relinquishes one item and hastily absconds with the remaining spoils, leaving an electrifying scene in its wake. In this rapid and boldly executed Ring doorbell recording, we encounter a woman whose unwavering focus is fixed upon a prized possession. She boldly gains access to another person's porch and deftly seizes the coveted item. With remarkable celerity, she makes her escape, driven by an unwavering resolve to elude any potential encounter with the homeowner. In this high-speed and audacious Ring doorbell video, we are privy to a daring instance of package theft unfolding. A woman appearing to be driven by a determined purpose arrives at a specific neighborhood, swiftly exits her vehicle, and with remarkable agility, dashes to the front of an entrance of a residence where an invaluable package lies in wait. With an almost superhuman swiftness, she adeptly seizes the package and hastily retraces her steps to her awaiting car, executing a rapid getaway that leaves little room for apprehension. In this daring and surreptitious Ring doorbell recording, we encounter a woman who operates with boldness under the shroud of nighttime obscurity. With a resolute resolve, she confidently advances toward an unsuspecting homeowner's front door during the late nocturnal hours, shamelessly appropriating all of the packages thoughtlessly placed in the open. Her actions unfold without a moment's hesitation, culminating in a rapid and unflinching departure from the scene. Culminating in a rapid and unflinching departure from the scene. In this unexpected and mystifying Ring doorbell incident, we are introduced to a woman who fearlessly advances toward an individual's front door in the full light of day, seemingly harboring intentions of accessing the premises. Nevertheless, her initial confidence swiftly gives way to a state of astonishment and bewilderment as she encounters the securely locked door. With an abrupt shift in her course of action, she rapidly withdraws from the scene. In this covert and boldly executed Ring doorbell scene, our attention is captivated by a man whose motives are shrouded in suspicion. With a stealthy approach, he cautiously advances toward the front of the door, surreptitiously appropriating a package that is evidently not intended for him. Displaying a remarkable agility, he executes a rapid and seamless getaway, all transpiring before the homeowner can even contemplate intervening. In this daring and expeditious Ring doorbell episode, we observe a man who exudes exceptional self-assuredness as he embarks on a mission. His objective is unmistakable as he confidently approaches the porch of another person's residence, fully intending to appropriate a valuable item that lies unguarded. Without the slightest pause, he deftly snatches the coveted possession, deftly concealing it within the trunk of his vehicle, and accelerates away at a high speed, successfully eluding any potential apprehension. In this unexpected and uncommon Ring doorbell scene, an individual appears to have an eccentric mission at hand. Without much warning, he ventures onto the porch of another person's residence and promptly absconds with a shopping cart. His actions unfold with remarkable speed and determination as he seizes the cart and swiftly departs from the scene. In this riveting and emotionally charged Ring doorbell footage, a man fearlessly vaults over a fence with the clear objective of plundering valuable possessions. However, the course of events takes a sudden and intense turn as the vigilant homeowner steps in, issuing a stern demand for the immediate return of any pilfered items. Recognizing the gravity of the situation, the intruder promptly executes a daring escape by retracing his path and leaping over the fence once more, while the homeowner promptly contacts the police to report the unfolding incident.
I just looked at the bike, sorry. My bad.
Gotta leave the house, the police are on the way.
In this thought-provoking and prudent Ring doorbell recording, a woman appears to be in a state of distress and rings the doorbell and articulates that she has been brought to this unfamiliar location and is currently disoriented. However, the homeowner, valuing their own safety and exercising caution, opts not to extend assistance or venture outside of their residence.
Hello? Hey, some guy gave me a ride to here and I don't know my way back.
What are you looking for?
Langmeyer Road, and I don't know my way back.
Just go to the right and make
I know.
go to the right and make a left on Bailey.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. You're wrong, somebody.
In this mysterious and disconcerting Ring doorbell tableau, our gaze is directed towards a man meandering through a residential neighborhood shrouded in the veil of darkness. He carries a bag as he meticulously inspects the various properties, proceeding to knock on the doors of these homes, thereby instilling a sense of uncertainty within the homeowners, who remain uncertain about his genuine motives. In this disconcerting and surreptitious Ring doorbell video, our attention is drawn to a man who operates under the cover of the night, brazenly intruding onto another individual's porch. The air of suspicion surrounding his actions is palpable as he methodically examines the mailbox, displaying an almost forensic level of scrutiny. Eventually, his intent becomes manifest as he absconds with critical documents of importance, raising questions about the nature and implication of his activities. In this unexpected and disquieting Ring doorbell recording, we are spectators to a woman making a decision that carries potentially serious consequences. Under the cover of darkness, she arrives at a particular location, exits her vehicle, and leaves it idling with the car's doors ajar. Her apparent lack of concern for her car's security may unwittingly present an opportunity for car thieves to exploit this situation. In this enigmatic and disconcerting Ring doorbell video, a parked vehicle becomes the target of a thief who audaciously shatters the car's windows to facilitate unauthorized entry. The car owner, resolute in their pursuit of justice, expeditiously contacts the police to instigate an inquiry into the criminal act. The responding police officer, in an attempt to gather evidence, inquires with the owner of the doorbell camera, seeking to ascertain whether their surveillance system managed to record the events of the previous night, specifically concerning their neighbor's vehicle with its vandalized window.
Hi. Sorry to bother you so early in the morning.
No worries.
I saw you had a camera on your door.
Yeah.
By chance, does that record?
When there's like someone at the door, motion.
Okay. Would by any chance catch anything like an engine that you can see your neighbor has his window smashed out on?
Oh my God. Wait, I can't wait. Which one? Which neighbor am I?
It's that black donkey right there.
Oh my God. I could look.
If you could.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'll be right here.
Yeah.
It happened sometime last night.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Thank you.
In this disconcerting Ring doorbell video, we observe a man with a dubious intention skulking on someone's property. Initially, his aim is to discover a means of breaking into the house. However, when his attempts yield no success, he turns to inspecting the mailbox in search of any possible valuables to pilfer. What would you do if this were your property? This frightening doorbell footage captures the alarming actions of two individuals as they approach a property armed with tools, evidently harboring malicious intentions. This video unfolds as they persistently endeavor to break into the home, unwavering determination pitted against the security measures that have been put in place to safeguard the premises. In this heart-pounding Ring doorbell footage, a man casually enters the yard, and his intentions quickly become evident as he sets his sights on a parked vehicle, attempting to gain unauthorized access. Fortunately, luck is on the side of the vehicle's owner, who had ensured their car was securely locked. As we watch, the intruder's plan unravels right before our eyes, compelling him to hastily retreat, narrowly avoiding the consequences of his actions. In this disconcerting doorbell video, an opportunistic thief seizes the opportunity to abscond with a valuable package left unattended outside the residence. Witness as he boldly grabs the package, his swift actions fueled by the allure of its mysterious contents. In this unexpected Ring doorbell footage, our camera records the bold actions of an individual who approaches a stranger's front door with an unusual objective. Silently and swiftly, he filches the potted plants used for home decoration, injecting a surreal element into his covert theft. In this adrenaline-pumping Ring doorbell scene, we find ourselves on a tranquil porch where a daring thief seizes the chance to snatch a package left outside. Destiny has alternative designs as the homeowner promptly emerges resolute in thwarting the thief's malicious intentions. In this disquieting Ring doorbell scene, two individuals approach the front door, with one of them boldly ringing the doorbell and asserting to be someone familiar to the homeowner. As she opens the door, a sense of unease washes over her, and in a split second she comprehends that something is awry. Witness her courageous demand for the stranger to vacate her residence and her swift action to secure the door, with her instincts taking charge to safeguard her well-being. Thank God she was able to scare them away, or who knows what would have happened. In this surprising turn of events captured by the Ring doorbell, a man and a woman, both appearing somewhat intoxicated, stumble onto the property. The lady, perhaps in her inebriated state, playfully rings the doorbell while the man tries to guide her away from the premises. What unfolds is a sequence of comical struggles and mishaps, culminating in an unexpected tumble by the lady.
Wake. 3 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock. Tell me what happened with you.
How would you react to seeing that transpire on your Ring doorbell footage? In this video, two women arrived with a specific mission in mind. They have traced their missing iPhone to this particular home and are seeking answers from the owner. Witness the surprising encounter as these resolute individuals confront the homeowner in their quest to recover their lost device.
And it's one of these front rooms. It shows exactly any time. This is us. This is us. I walked through here, they want me to help me literally right here, because that tree, this tree, is that tree right there. Yes. Is that correct? Is that correct?
Hey, what do you guys need?
The iPhone you picked up, my phone is ringing and you're right here at this location. It's an iPhone and we followed it right here. And I would like to just have it instead of calling the police about it.
There's no iPhone here.
So your address isn't 27545?
Is
that not your address? Because I have I have the iPhone satellite on Find My iPhone, and it's showing exactly your house.
You know what?
One of y'all rooms.
It shows location right here.
It shows a tree right next to us too.
I would like to just have it instead of call the police.
Because it's been a few days now.
I would like to just have it instead of calling the police. We shouldn't even have to go through this. You should just give it up.
There's no iPhone here.
If y'all want the police call, it's no big deal. But we gonna need my phone though. Because this is your address. And if I give it to the police, they're going to come in your room and confiscate it.
Hey, hold on.
I hope you said hello and not chill out.
Go to my phone so I can call police.
No, I told you your phone. We can call my phone.
What do you think? Was this a way to scheme their way inside, or were they being truthful? In this disconcerting doorbell clip, we are situated in a homeowner's garage where two individuals brazenly force their way into a parked car. Nevertheless, their behavior takes an unpredicted twist when one of them spots the garage door closing, possibly ensnaring them inside. He hastily exits the garage. But returns with backup, displaying strong determination to re-enter. The ensuing narrative is a distressing account of theft as they meticulously comb through every nook of the car and the garage in their pursuit of any overlooked valuables. In this captivating Ring doorbell video, two women have arrived on the homeowner's property. One of them confidently knocks on the door while the other remains in the background. When the homeowner steps out to inquire about their presence, the unexpected visitors swiftly depart. In this captivating Ring doorbell video, an individual concealed by the cover of darkness covertly makes his way toward the front door of an unfamiliar residence. Motivated by dubious intentions, embracing the obscurity of the night, he endeavors to locate any valuable items that could accompany him on his secretive expedition. In this poignant doorbell video, we witness a quiet and late-night moment where a woman, bearing only a pillow and a blanket, stands at the front of a door of an unfamiliar residence. Her demeanor suggests she is in need as she rings the doorbell, patiently waiting for the homeowner's response. The video ends abruptly, but we can only hope that the woman got the help she appeared to need. In this puzzling doorbell video, a woman's behavior raises more questions than it answers. She makes multiple attempts to enter the house, all the while appearing to engage in a conversation with herself. It becomes evident that she might be under the impression that she's at the wrong address, but her actions still leave doubts about her intentions.
Either. Yeah, is Brittany here?
In this alarming and perilous situation, a hooded individual approaches a stationary vehicle while brandishing a menacing weapon. Boldly, they commence a search for valuables within the car. Nevertheless, the vigilant and brave car owner spots the intrusion, raises an alarm, compelling the intruder to hastily retreat from the scene. In this video, a parked car becomes the target of a thief who fearlessly shatters the door's glass to gain entry. The resolute car owner, committed to pursuing justice, promptly contacts the police to initiate an investigation into this crime. Take a look.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry to bother you so early in the morning.
No worries.
I saw you had a camera on your door.
Yeah.
By chance, does that record?
When there's like someone at the door or motion.
Okay. Would by any chance catch anything like an engine that you can see your neighbor has his window smashed out on?
Oh my god. Wait, I can't wait. Which one? Let's see where am I?
It's that black key right there.
Oh my god. I could look.
If you could.
Yeah, give me a second.
I'll be right here.
Yeah.
It happened sometime last night.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Thank you.
In this disquieting Ring doorbell video, the actions of a suspicious woman elicit raised eyebrows. She daringly makes an attempt to gain entry into the house, but abruptly her demeanor changes. She exits the property, seemingly to assess her surroundings, all the while displaying peculiar and erratic behavior.
Hello. Your lights be bright.
What is wrong with that lady? In this touching doorbell scene, two women approach the front door of a stranger's house. One of them wears a troubled expression as she knocks on the door while her companion stands behind her with a face marked by concern and tears flowing down her cheeks. The video cuts off there. It's not clear what the situation was, but hopefully those girls got help. In this enigmatic Ring doorbell video, a stranger arrives under the cover of darkness. He confidently knocks on the door, claiming to be a neighbor. However, the homeowner, being cautious, decides not to open the door, leaving the true intentions of the stranger veiled in uncertainty. Witness the encounter as it unfolds, with the stranger eventually departing into the night. In this captivating Ring doorbell scene, we're on a homeowner's porch when an uninvited guest boldly takes a seat. Without showing any apparent concern for being on someone else's property, he casually retrieves his phone and starts charging it, all while making himself at home. How would you react? A young girl stands in the darkness, her expression a mix of worry and uncertainty. Her presence raises questions. Is she in need of help, or could she potentially be a threat? With her true intentions veiled in mystery, the homeowner faces a challenging decision. In this Ring doorbell scene, we find ourselves in the presence of a drunken man whose actions are incredibly alarming. With impaired judgment, he tries to break into a stranger's house by repeatedly kicking the door with reckless abandon. After a brief moment of reconsideration, he returns to the door, his determination unwavering. In this frightening video, a group of armed individuals is seen kicking a door repeatedly in an attempt to forcefully enter a home. In this heart-pounding video, a group of intruders, masked and determined, attempt to break into the house in search of valuables. However, their plans are rapidly thwarted as the homeowner springs into action, bravely intervening and standing up against the would-be thieves. Watch as the intruders scatter and retreat, leaving behind a scene of a full burglary and the homeowner who refused to become a victim. In this intense Ring doorbell footage, a man and a woman are on the verge of a close encounter with the wild as they unexpectedly encounter a wild bear. Their instincts immediately take over as they scramble for their lives. The video cuts off there, but hopefully the bear got its dinner somewhere else. In this unusual doorbell scene, we're at a homeowner's front door where a woman rings the doorbell and patiently waits for a response. However, as time goes by, her mischievous side surfaces and she leaves a playful surprise for the camera. A woman arrives with a straightforward request for a phone charger. Her plea for assistance resonates through the night, yet the homeowner, prioritizing security, opts for caution rather than immediate aid. After a period, the woman, her intentions remain a mystery, chooses to leave. In this startling video, a woman's behavior takes a bold turn. She repeatedly rings the doorbell, apparently verifying the owner's absence before embarking on a mischievous mission. Watch as she daringly tries to bill for mail and light bulbs from the property. However, her plans are abruptly halted as the homeowner promptly intervenes.
Yo, can I help you?
I was wondering why they're open my door, and I don't know why they keep on doing that.
What you mean? That's my house.
You wanna play stupid? I'm gonna call the girlfriend.
You need to get off or I'll call the cops. Hurry up.
I'd say the homeowner handled that well, wouldn't you? In this mind-chilling Ring doorbell scene, we are enveloped in darkness as a man's actions allude to a mysterious mission. He silently maneuvers around a property with stealth, boldly approaching the front door to ring the doorbell. His intentions remain shrouded in mystery as he patiently awaits, curious to see if anyone will react or question his presence on the premises. What do you think he wanted? In this tense Ring doorbell scene, a dubious man persistently tests the door while his partner stands by, poised for action. Yet, their bold plans are swiftly thwarted by the homeowner who foils their endeavor to gain entry.
Please, right here. You know if it's vacant. Thank you.
Kudos to the homeowner for the bravery displayed there. In this startling Ring doorbell scene, a man on the brink of confrontation with a neighbor experiences a tense encounter. As the doorbell rings, the homeowner steps outside expecting a simple discussion. However, things quickly escalate as the neighbor arrives with a complaint, accusing the homeowner of blocking his driveway. This results in a heated exchange between them.
How you doing? Good, all right. Good, how about you? Hey, you blocked my driveway. How? Look at it. Where's your car? My car's in here. We had to back it up. It's off the truck. You can't drive it. It's literally my first time. I've never been in those. Next time, just be mindful next time. Okay? I came for my friend first. I understand that. Just be mindful next time when you park. That's all I'm asking from you. Look. So you can't drive in?
We shouldn't have to.
We shouldn't have to, all right?
Okay,
I had
we
to
live
off
here.
The freaking curb. It's literally my first time here.
I've seen your car before, my friend.
Yeah, you're stupid. You know what?
Don't you ever
I've never seen. Get out of here.
In this video, a woman pulls up to a home and swiftly approaches the house, grabs a package, and flees. Something must be done about these porch pirates. In this harrowing Ring doorbell scene, we are privy to a spine-tingling moment as two groups converge upon the tranquil streets, disrupting the peace of the neighborhood and sowing chaos in what was once a serene environment.
Are you guys okay? Where are you guys going? I see you guys. Are you guys okay? Where are you guys going? You're going! Are you serious?
The poor dog that was out there for all of that. Keep your pets inside at night. In this gripping Ring doorbell video, an enigmatic woman stealthily maneuvers around, trying to access the backyard under the veil of darkness. The homeowner, alerted by his security system, hurries outside to confront the intruder, requesting an explanation and firmly asking her to depart. Nevertheless, the woman's resistance becomes evident as she declines to obey, resulting in a tense standoff. Witness as the homeowner is compelled to act again, resolute in safeguarding his property and reinstating tranquility in his residence.
My yard. Sit down and wait for the police.
I just wanted to grab to get a lighter.
I just want to see why you're in my backyard.
I was looking for a lighter.
Where do you live? Where are you from? Sit down and wait.
Do you have one?
No. I don't have anything you can have. Stay there. You're not sorry. You're just like walking around like you can do whatever you want.
Sorry.
Why aren't you in a shelter?
I do go to a shelter. I just wanted to see if you had a lighter.
Yeah, you wanted to see if I had something to steal.
No, just a lighter. I promise that was all I wanted.
Go sit down.
I wanted to see. You don't have to call the police. I'm leaving. I'm on my way out.
We're going to let you just sit in jail for a night. How about that?
Please don't.
Just stay right there. Go sit down.
Can I just go?
No, you can't go. Fuck that. I'm going to sit in jail.
Can you not?
I got a chick who's in my backyard, and she walking around in the backyard this morning.
Okay, what's your address? Do you know where she is?
She's homeless.
Just was looking for a lighter.
She says she's looking for a lighter, but that's bullshit. Just stay over there. Go sit down over there. Come on.
I just needed a lighter. I'm sorry. Sorry to trouble you. I'm going
If you touch that gate, and I'll smack you down, girl. Don't touch that.
Can I just go? I'm going on my way. I didn't take anything. You could check my pocket.
Yeah, since I caught you.
No, I just wanted a lighter. That's all I wanted. I just wanted a lighter.
Goddamn creepers creeping around.